What's up, everybody? Back at it here with the no QB run. We are without one of our O-linemen, Zuber. He'll be out just for one game, though. He'll be out for the game against Buffalo. Which, speaking of Buffalo, time to announce that there will be a new series coming, and we'll be playing as Buffalo. Because I figured out that there are chances of snow and rain, and if you go somewhere, I don't remember where I went, you can figure out what the odds are of snow or rain happening at those stadiums. And I figured out that Buffalo has the highest chance of snow and one of the highest chance of rain. And I thought it'd be a good idea to start a playthrough where the weather is as bad as it can be. Now, there is a way to edit it to where I can make it at 100, but for some reason my on my Chromebook it won't let me edit it, so it'll just have to stay at what it is, unfortunately, for now, and unless if I find some way to fix that. But that will start either the end of this month or sometime in the middle. I'll have to figure that out. And I'm also going to say this again in this one. The no QB one, this series here, will probably end at the end of this month if it is not performing super well. After I said that in the last video, the next one I think got somewhere around 40 views. Did way better than I thought it would. And I am happily going to say that was a dumb throw. I'm not happily saying that. I'll happily say that at the moment it is going to stay. As long as it keeps on the track that it is going, you will have nothing to worry about if this is your favorite series on the channel. And this will give you a chance for me to say, comment down below which series you like better, this one or the other one. Which the other one is just the normal series where I just play like normal on the hardest difficulty, of course. Because it isn't fun if you aren't suffering. That's obviously a joke, but for some reason it is true on YouTube. The algorithm thinks the harder it is for you to do anything, the more we'll push it, so I don't know. Maybe it's true. That's the YouTube algorithm saying, at least. But anyways, so this series will be staying unless if for some reason it starts getting 0 views for the next, for the rest of this month pretty much. But it will be staying, and I will be starting a new one. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. I've got a few names. Comment down below which one you would like better. It's either the snow playthrough or the weather playthrough. I don't know which one sounds better. If you got any better ones, comment down below. Those are all that I can think of, which I'm not the most creative person when it comes to names. Maybe some of you are. I don't know. But it would help out if you came out with a name that was just amazing. I mean, I don't care. As long as the name's catchy and doesn't violate any of the YouTube guidelines, I'll use it. I mean, long as I think it's good and YouTube doesn't think it has something terrible, it's usable. So as the nobody just dropped a perfect pass straight to his chest. Also, this was stupid for me to run here. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have kicked it or threw it. I mean, running was stupid. I don't know. I went brain dead there. I went on autopilot, clicked the fourth down despite the fact that I probably should have kicked the field goal there. Then I did exactly what I would normally do on like a third down and hit the run. Because passing is not something this team can do. And I will demonstrate here with a not so good pass. That'll be probably intercepted. No, it's not intercepted. Interesting. Okay, somehow he came down with that in a group of 3 people. I'm going to just run the rest of this clock out. I can't do anything. I'd have to run 70 yards. That ain't happening. I don't think I've done that in any series. Even in the one that I have just for fun, I play that one not to record it. But it's on a lesser difficulty. It's on hard, which just sets the team to where they actually are. So say a team's undefeated, like 7-0. On hard, it would make the team 5-star offense if their offense is what's carrying them, or 5-star defense and whatever. But it plays the teams where they actually are record-wise. So their star overall changes throughout the season. It's pretty interesting. I like it, but it's easier, which is not what I want. I want something that's going to be more difficult. And as you see in the other series, this is difficult, but once you reach a certain point, it's like any other difficulty. It gets kind of easier the better your team is. And I've kind of reached a solid point in my other one where it's not necessarily easier, but well, it is easier, but not necessarily too easy is what I was meaning to say. There we go, got the first. Alright, well, now I'm done ranting. Still, down below, if you have any idea what I should call the other series, please comment down below. It would help out a lot. And while I'm at it, if you've made it this far, you think this is interesting, I do play 2 games in pretty much every video. So it's not just one game, there are 2. And so the first one could be terrible. If you don't like the first one, you can skip and watch the second one. That's what I like about this, is so if I completely just suck one game, at least I have a chance to rebuttal and make it more interesting to watch with another game. But if you've made it this far, you think this is interesting, please do like and subscribe. It helps out a lot. I'm going to be smart this time and just take the field goal. I know I'm not winning this game. Might as well end it with some points. Take a chance on an onside. I don't get it. Surprise. I'm not. Anyways, let's go ahead and get back here on offense. Maybe we can get a touchdown to end the game. Just a little XP boost for the running back, which I don't care that much about the tight end. He's not surprisingly good or anything. He's just there in case if they blitz and they're going to leave the tight end wide open, or if we're on a 3rd and long and it's a must-pass situation, he's just there for the moment. Could probably get some more good wide receivers. I don't think you necessarily need the best quarterback possible if you have just amazing receivers and it's a constant short routes, I guess, because the no-star QB can't really throw that far. So maybe it's worth having solid receivers. I don't know. I haven't weighed that down in my head yet, whether it's worth taking some picks and getting some receivers for this no-star QB to have to throw to in case of, I don't know, the running back gets injured, or oh crap, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, the running back getting injured. I probably do need some at least decent receivers. So I have a chance at something if he goes down and never gets back up or something. I don't know if that happens in Retro Bowl, if there's such thing as career-ending injuries. I'll try an onside kick again. Why not? If I get it, then there's just more stats for XP. I'll criticize coaching because he's only here for this year. Pretty much the entire team is staying as far as I know. I'd say the only people that are leaving is the O-line, which the only reason I'd get rid of them is for better O-linemen. And if you look at our record, we did win the very first game of this series, which was surprising considering defense played surprisingly well. And he has got multiple upgrades since then, but this guy held the team to, I think, 6 points. I don't even know if he had a sack. I think defense just played well. Yeah, he didn't even sack anyone. He just, I don't know, I guess he was a good mentor for the team or something. Well, let's go ahead and see what Seattle's got for us. Let's side with the player. Probably shouldn't have. He had the angry, which gave him, I think, a strength buff. I'm pretty sure his strength is next to max. So that angry would have maxed out his strength. So was that the best decision? I don't know. Because I don't want him to be toxic. No, his strength is terrible. Never mind. It was the good decision. Now let's see what Seattle has for us here. Looks like our offense is a lot better than they are star-wise. Just because we got a bunch of O-linemen. We don't have receivers, a quarterback, anything like that. 4.5 stars just seems high for this offense. I wouldn't even rank it much higher than 1 star. Maybe on a good day I'd rank it 1.5. I will say though, when we played the very first game of this series, it looked like we had a 5-star defense. Not even close. Now I threw that one because I thought the tight end was going to be wide open. I mean, the way the play developed and the way it looks, see right here, he's going to be wide open. And quarterback overthrew him. Dang it, dude. I'll go for it on 4th. I mean, there's no point in not going for it. There we go. Hit him that time. Didn't overthrow him. Just about underthrew him, though. It really does suck sometimes. Oh, they're going to leave him open again. Gotta try and think of whether this quarterback's going to throw accurate or inaccurate, throw long, throw short. There's lots of things to think about with a no-star QB. Because despite where the ball looks like it's going to go, he could overthrow him by 10 yards or underthrow him by 5. You never know. Because his accuracy is 0. And his throw power is 0 when it comes to the rating bar that all quarterbacks get. If you look at his, it's 0. Okay. Oh, I needed just a few more steps. I probably should have dived. Just go up the middle and dive. It wouldn't let me dive. Why wouldn't it let me dive? That would have been a first down if it would let me dive. I mean, I didn't get tackled immediately. It should have let me. I mean, there was nothing in my way to stop me. It was an open hole. There's a defensive person in the hole, but he wasn't trying to tackle me at that moment. I don't know. I think the game just hates me. And there's not really much I can do other than run the ball at the moment. There were a lot of good receivers in that draft class too. There's a really good quarterback I could have got. But, of course, this series is the no QB run, so unfortunately, with my own rules, I made it impossible for this team to be good. I don't know. I will say, though, if it does keep performing well, I will keep doing this, even if I lose every game. Because if it's getting people to watch, I mean, sure. Oh, he actually caught that. That was just desperation. I thought that was going to be an interception. Essentially, in my head, was just an arm punt. Okay, we could actually score here. I mean, I completely went away from what this team is used to and threw the ball. It actually worked. It's not something you normally see. When a team goes away from their identity, normally they're worse, but for some reason passing the ball is working at the moment. And as long as it's working, I'm going to keep doing it. And I think we do start with the ball in the second quarter. I think. I'm not even sure at this point. Do we? I don't know. We'll find out. We do. Okay, so we could actually win another game here. I mean, I don't want to jinx it, but this is looking promising. More promising than any game within the last week. In game, of course. I say that because last week we got crushed 6-27 or 28. I think it was 27. Let's hit the tight end here. Okay, I thought I could juke out and get away from that and get the first, but hey, it worked anyways. Oh, they're covering him. They're not the running back, though. Oh, that looked like it hurt. Get knocked out, Kev. Jesus. Okay, run to the outside. Despite me saying over and over that this team's identity is running, passing's working better. and he got tackled from behind. Okay. Somehow that DB just ran, came back. I probably could have worded that better. Nice catch by the running back. Don't know how I lined that up so perfectly. I think I'm getting used to this no quarterback's aim, which is going to make me suck in my other playthrough because I'm going to get used to having to overthrow to underthrow and underthrow to overthrow and reverse psychology every pass in order for it to be accurate, which you don't got to do that with a good quarterback. So let's see how well I can do this. I mean, it's working, and if it's working, I'm not going to change it. Although I do need to drain some more time off the clock because they can score quick, but we can't. So unless if defense gets a stop, there's like no way around anything, I guess. I don't know what I was going with there. I think I have to run here. Oh, I couldn't get to the outside edge fast enough. Oh man, we had a chance. If defense gets a stop, we still have a chance. I doubt they will. No, they won't. Okay. Well, there goes our chance. But you see what I'm saying? It took them like less than 30 seconds to score. We needed to drain that clock. And I just couldn't. I mean, there's no way I could. Now hit the tight end. Perfect pass. And for some reason, I'm saying this because I just got done doing a video for my normal series. But for some reason, it feels like I'm getting more time in the pocket with this quarterback. Which now that I'm saying it, it makes sense since I have an entire offensive line. I didn't think about that. There we go. That's about how much time I'm used to. Gotta throw with anticipation with how slow these receivers are. Which doesn't make sense at all, but it does. If you just think about it. See, with a fast one, you gotta throw anticipation to where they're gonna be after they're open. With the slow receivers, you gotta throw with anticipation for when they're open. If that makes sense. And I thought he was running a streak. He obviously wasn't. Let's go ahead and nail a field goal. Boom. Nailed it. Let's take a chance on an onside. Don't get it. Makes sense. Oh. Oh no, I talked it into existence. We're without a running back in a team that runs the ball. Oh no. It's your fault, Zuber. He's injured. You just came back from injury. You should have stayed injured. That way he couldn't get injured. Oh, that makes no sense. Oh no. How's his MVP run looking? 1,000 yards rushing. That's not even that good. 3.3 yard average. 3 touchdowns. 6 fumbles. Oh, receiving wise, you're not doing that good either. There goes everything. Alright, well, that'll do it for this one. Dang. At least it's only 2 games without him. So, maybe it won't be too terrible. Anyways, that'll do it for this one. If you made it this far and you like these series, go ahead and like and subscribe. It helps my channel a lot. And that'll do it for this one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.